Nathan got a better start than me.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, I had you at the start. This is off the line quicker.
You got a better. You know what? It's because I was like, wait a minute. Do I want to brake torque? Do I want to just go for it? And so I was like, I wasn't really sure what to do.
Okay, I was brake torquing, but you have paddle shifters. I don't, so I figured.
Yeah, but I was just in regular automatic mode.
You were in automatic.
I didn't. I know. I didn't.
But you didn't walk past me. You lightly limped past me.
Whatever. That's the power of the Mazda 6, baby.
Howdy folks, Nathan Adel here with the Fast Lane car, and I just got my ass beat by this lady, and rightfully so, because that is a lighter vehicle. But here's the cool part. They both have the same engine.
Same 2.5 liter Sky Active G engine.
That's right. And coming up next, we're going to do a whole bunch of comparisons between the two, and maybe I can find some redemption.
Maybe, but I doubt it. Nathan, we made it to Rabbit Mountain. What was your MPGs? Because mine were pretty good.
27.2. And
33.9. 33.9.
33.9? Stupid, cursed E-loop.
And I was following you, and we were not speeding. We did not have our foot in it. We were obeying all traffic rules. I saw you hardly ever used your brakes. You were definitely, trying to hypermile a
little bit. But we did go through some city traffic, and we did go through country roads.
33.9. This is one of the sexiest front ends on the road today, especially in a mid-size sedan. It looks awesome on the road. And I've got new LED headlights, and yesterday one rolled up on me on the highway at night, and I was looking at it, I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, it's got this great little curve underneath, and then it comes back towards the quarter panel, the front quarter panel. It looks really, really good. And I've got a ton of room for people in the back seat, even if you're over 6 feet tall. And I've got 14.8 cubic feet of space in my trunk.
My trunk has more junk available because it's 64.8 cubic feet of space.
Is that with the seats up or down?
Down. Now, here's the important thing, all right? You may notice, folks, that there's a lot of mud on the ground. Mm-hmm. Now, I have what's called all-wheel drive.
There's not that much mud on the ground.
Oh, there's plenty. And that means I can get out of here. But let's go in terms of looks. Now, I admit this is one of the best-looking sedans in its class. Mazda is on fire when it comes to its Kodo design, right?
Yeah, they're killing it.
This is the new, for this vehicle, 2.5 liter, 4-cylinder Skyactiv engine. And the reason it's a big deal is because it replaces the 2 liter, which just was a little too anemic up at high altitude. And here's what I mean. 184 horsepower, 185 pound-feet of torque. It's hooked up to a 6-speed automatic transmission, feeding, in this case, all 4 wheels, but front-wheel drive is available. And, most importantly, for many of you out there, combined 26 miles per gallon. That's 24 city, 30 miles per gallon highway. Away we go. Still sounds good. By the way, I tried manual shifting, and the manual mode, when you have an automatic transmission, tends to be a little bit slower when it's shifting. The computer tends to outthink the driver, and the only time I've ever actually had a manual mode work faster than the computer was when I was driving a proper dual clutch setup. Okay, 0 to 60 this time. Oh, 10.8 seconds.
Same 2.5 liter engine that Nathan has, which is good for 184 horsepower, 185 pound-feet of torque. I've also got a cup holder, which I bet Nathan didn't point out to y'all. Now, this is mated to the 6-speed automatic transmission. You can get a manual, but the most important thing here about this car is that I have got something called the IE loop, and it's a capacitor. It's not really a flux capacitor because it does not generate 1.21 gigawatts, but what it does do is it takes all of the energy that's normally lost during braking and it uses that power to charge up all of your electronics. So all of your accessories are powered by the power that you lose during your brakes. Isn't that cool? And the best part about it is that I get a little bit more MPGs. I'm getting 28 in the city, 40 out on the highway, and that is good for a combined of 32, which I'm pretty sure is better than Nathan. Come on, Mazda 6, go, 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 you 2.5 liter, go! 0 to 20 in 2.4 seconds, 0 to 40 in 5.4, and 0 to 60 in 9.8. These good looks from the exterior continue inside the cabin as well. I've got a really nice cream and I don't want to say black, but like a very, very dark gray contrast in here. I've got leather seats. This year I get a larger touchscreen, a 7-inch touchscreen, and everything is laid out very thoughtfully. There's a lot of polished aluminums. The seat is really comfortable. I have a heads-up display which doesn't project onto the windshield like in other cars. Instead, it has a little flippy-uppy screen, which when I first saw it, I thought, oh man, that's going to be in my way. It's right in my sight line, and it's really not. It's very, very intuitive, and you just kind of forget that it's there, except when you look down and you need it. I'm ready, Andre. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, wow. Okay. No, I'm gonna let the car shift for me here, only because, oh, there's a big hole in the track right there. Only because we want to make this kind of as fair as possible between the two cars. The track is a little damp, and I also have not been on it now in many months. That can't have been good.
Now this is the Grand Touring all-wheel drive, fully loaded bad boy of the CX-5s, and as such, it comes all the way up to $34,140. Aside from the standard amenities that you would normally get, you do get wonderful leather seats. Yes, there's some really good crossovers out there. I mean, everything from the Ford Escape to the Honda CR-V. But those vehicles aren't as fun as this one to drive through the corners. And away we go. Yeah! I'll have to line them a little bit quicker. Now we know that the Mazda 6 is, in terms of a car, a better handler, so to speak. Especially in the hands of Emme. Because she's aggressive enough to make that thing move. How'd we do?
What do you think?
Well, you know what? This does have all-wheel drive, and it is tuned to be an all-wheel drive vehicle. So I'm thinking, okay, that's not bad, but what is that compared to her? Wait, did I beat you?
I totally messed up.
Yes!
She did 121.3.
I was so slow!
121.3.
So that's within half a second.
The great thing about Mazdas is they really love the high revs, and this car is no different. And I can come around a corner, downshift into third, wow! Bring those revs right up, bring that power up, and then bam, get around the turn. It is awesome.
It's not crazy noisy, but considering all of the work they did to make this a much more sophisticated, comfortable, even luxurious vehicle, in its class at least, they still have an issue when it comes to sound deadening.
It shifts a little slow, and I could really tell the difference when I was trying to get that 0 to 60, but in everyday driving, it's just fantastic for automatic. I mean, you should always pick the 3 pedals. I know, I say it all the time, but it's true. You should always pick the 3 pedals. Now the Mazda 6 behind me is the Grand Touring model, which is the top of the line, and that comes in at $33,395, some macaroos, and there is a lot of competition in this segment. Of course, you've got the Honda Accord, the Nissan Altima, both of those you can get a V6, there's a Ford Fusion, a couple of other Kias and Hyundais, and those you can get with a turbocharged engine. But like a lot of Mazdas, sure, they might be a little underpowered, but the point is they're fun to drive. They have amazing handling. They have fantastic balance. They're super nimble. And that's why this is the car that I would want to get for my money.
Folks, there you have it. My car is superior in almost every measurable way except for looks.
Right. No, my car was faster to 60 and it has better fuel economy.
Yes, but my vehicle is quick around the track, just as quick, if not quicker, than your car.
No, that was just because I hadn't been.
I'm so. That is so not cool. See what I have to deal with? These working conditions are just not all right.
And we both like them. God, we'd never agree.
How did we agree on that?
I don't know. It's crazy.
Roman's not here.
Oh, that must be it.
Uh-huh. Because if Roman were here, he'd be like, no, that's wrong. It's...
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching TFL Car. You can go to tflcar.com for more news, views, and real world reviews. Of course, Nathan and I are both on the Twitters and the Facebooks and all that crazy stuff, and so is TFL Car. So check us out there, all right? We'll see you soon. Bye.
Sayonara.
Do you like mashup reviews? You know, when we take 2 cars that don't necessarily compete, but compare them to each other? Well, a little bit earlier this week, we had a classic TFL Misadventure mashup video. And if you want to see that video, plus all the other mashup videos that we've published, just click on the Jeep. Or click on the link in the description box below. And please don't forget to click here to subscribe so that you can see our new car videos first. As always, this is Roman. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Ciao.